iLEAD program is a spectacular opportunity for entrepreneurs, whether they are first-generation wealth creators or heirs of legacy families, of which there are many, who are concerned about the long-term legacy of their family.
Entrepreneurship is not just business. It's about choosing to be an entrepreneur in all aspects of your lives. It's what's new, it's what's creative, it's what is attractive.
Imagine being in a room and being connected to the top 10% of the business owners. And they really did make it a point that family businesses will be the future of the generation, future of the future. So being able to work together, collaborate, and build connections with all these people is amazing. I think this is a great job that iLEAD is putting together. Because as far as I know, there's no platform currently doing this yet.
Just how there's such a great network of people from both US and China who you can tap into after this program. Like, I think that's really cool that you would have these really interpersonal relationships that you can build on in the future.
Once we have the overall composition of the iLEAD participants, what we would love to do is be able to have some customization to that. So if you're in real estate, if you're in manufacturing, if you are in wealth management, part of the iLEAD experience is not only learning from the leading academics, but it'll also be visiting those businesses that are in those industries. So depending on your background, we would tailor some of those visits so you have the opportunity to meet the leading businesses both in the US and in China.
We've seen in the United States, because of the many generations, that while usually the first and second generations are able to grow family wealth, as it gets into later generations, it starts degenerating. And more families are realizing that they want to retain and even grow the wealth from generation to generation. And it can't be done without networking and learning.
I think it's very important for the students or the iLEAD participants to participate in a global network, which will really make a tremendous difference in their professional relationship, doing business overseas and in this global economy.
How you build a relationship and trust in a short period of time with the Chinese, and the Chinese to the American requires a lot of learning and teaching. So we want to give you all the aspects of the learning, what to do, and what more important, what not to do.
I think the iLEAD program is the only program I have seen, like both here and back in China, for the past few years that can bring the family experience and what they have in the US back to China. And I have never seen any program back in China like this before.
The Pitcairn family was part of a US-centric Wharton Family Forum that really focused on multi-generational enterprise succession, and this is the modern-day version of that Wharton Family Forum. The iLEAD program is going to take the best practices between cultures, merge them together, and build networks across multi-generations and multicultural avenues that I think is going to be terrific for a lot of people.
This is really the opportunity to cross over a U.S. fence, a Chinese fence, but not only that, but you're with your peers. You're with people who come from family businesses, and you're in a sense a self-protective environment in which you can relate to those individuals. That is something you're not going to find anywhere in the world, except you can find it here in iLEAD.